Hello and welcome to Big Brother Reunion episode 4. So today we had Shags versus Adekunle, and then we had Chichi versus almost everybody. Let's say every girl. So what happened today? First, they started with Shags and Adekunle. They did a throwback to one of the incidents that happened with Adekunle being angry and all. And then they asked what the problem was. Shags said
He always just like focused on the fact that like I came from like a decent background. I felt like that was a bit dodgy because we all had conversations, and I feel like he'll be like, oh, well, my guy kicks me out of my house, so me I'm homeless, but in your daddy's house you have 10.
like I struggled. And we all know that living in Nigeria, people always want to use, struggle as a storyline. We know many people have used it and they have been rewarded for it because many of the winners that have come in recent times have had a struggle story and has worked well for them. So Chomzi, Chichi versus Rachel and Chichi versus Fina. It started with Chomzi and Rachel. So Chomzi was like Chichi blocked her. Tricia was asked why she blocked her. She said she came outside, and I think once they finally come outside and they see clips, it reignites some level of beef, even if they're no longer angry at each other. But once they see these clips, it reignites some anger and tension. So Tricia was like, she saw a clip of Chomzi also saying that she was using her late parents' passing as a strategy in the house, and she was desperate to win. And since she was of the opinion that something happened, I was vulnerable, I told you something personal, and then you use that as a storyline to gossip. And I think that that was really low. And that is why this life, you need to be careful who you trust with your secret, or because just because you connect with people under a short period and you feel like, oh, we have so much in common, and you tell them your deepest, darkest secret or your pain, when it matters the most, those people will use that story and they will use it against you. They use it as a weapon against you. And Chomsky's own right of rebuttal was upon the fact that you told me, but we're in national TV. Excuse me, people have a lot of conversations in the house. Yes, some people are very conscious of the camera and they always, you know, put on a show from beginning to the end. But I feel like if you've been in the house after 1 day, 2 days, 1 week, you get used to it. And I mean, some originality should begin to peak out. If you stop raising people's parents' name anyhow, they are late. Even if she was using it for strategy, it is not within your rights to speak on it. Even if she told you, because she told you when she was vulnerable, she told she confided in you. And for Chichi and the rest of us, is a lesson. Don't go and telling people your story anyhow. They go use and insult you. And went to Rachel and Chichi were having an argument for something that I felt wasn't that deep. But hey, that's just my opinion. But one thing that annoyed me again was when Chichi was like, see, I came to this house and I was honest and I played with my heart. I'm an emotional person. And then Chomsy said, oh, so you're an emotional person. Where did that lead you?
Okay, so you went to the reality TV show to be fake and not you dropped your feelings at home. Girl, come off it.
Are you the hard feelings? I've seen where you got to. How is Deji?
How is Deji? That is so low. I mean, we all saw yesterday how Deji spoke to Chichi and how distasteful that was. This guy treated her badly. As in, I'm not even talking about their personal life. I'm saying yesterday, he said things like, I never loved you. This is a poverty elevation scheme for you. They went back and forth. They sure insulted each other. But it's something that, you know, I empathize with both parties, especially Chichi, because Chichi is the one that, really got her heart broken, clearly. And you use that. Something that had nothing to do with the conversation you're having, but you are so pressed on hurting that person that you will dig up anything that you know will hurt them and just throw it at them. And then the whole Fina and Chichi's issue. So what me I know is that you need to be wary, argue with people that are loud. Just the dynamic of this whole reunion is ridiculous. I can't see how everybody's coming at one person. And the reason why they're even coming at her is not something that is even cogent as far as I'm concerned. There's no strong reason. She didn't directly do something to any of these people. Maybe they fell out, they had a misunderstanding of some sort that was not that deep. And maybe she stopped talking to you. What do you want from somebody? If I don't like what you do me, I not follow you talk again. You can't even say I don't follow you talk, I block you. The next time once you work on the insult me for waiting now. I just can't. Karma, karma is a traveler and it visits everybody every now and then. And your own, so don't kick people while they're down. This guy literally, she just had an argument with this guy. He was ugly and he was nasty and he said things like, "This is a poverty elevation scheme for you," and threw shots at her. And I know they threw shots at each other, but for you to use that, that's not your business. At least if they will insult each other, it's their business. But for you to use that, come on.
Yeah, at least I'm not going around all the comedians. Please, calm your nerves.
And she was standing 10 toes down, and I like it like that because don't let people come for you. Don't let them see you weak, even if they are throwing you stones. The Nigeria of today, the world of today, they throw you stones and you try to be the bigger person, you're going to die. So you might as well go low, and you guys will settle it low, and then everybody can stand up and go to their house. That being said, that is it today on Campus World. Thank you for staying, and I will see you again tomorrow.